is off the top. Hundreds of teens flooding into downtown Chicago tonight, smashing car windows, trying to get into Millennium Park, prompting a major police response. Within the past few minutes, shots were fired near the corner of Madison and Michigan. Now, we had a news crew on the scene, but they had to move because of safety concerns. I was there a little bit earlier, about an hour and a half ago, and saw police escorting tourists and visitors to their cars in the Millennium Park parking garage. The crowd was trying to get into Millennium Park, but there are checkpoints that are not allowing anyone under the age of 21 who's not with an adult to get in. So they're massing across the street on the other side of Michigan Avenue. I spoke to a woman whose car was smashed by people jumping on the windshield. She says the crowd began beating her husband as he sat in the driver's seat. He's now been sent to Northwestern Memorial Hospital. I also talked to a woman, a Chicago native, who was appalled by what she saw.
What I see out here is completely ludicrous, to be honest with you. I'm appalled at what I see. I'm from Chicago, and I understand kids having a good time, but it's simply bad parenting. We have to do better as parents. Our kids should not be out here. Where are their parents at? That's my question.
The situation continues to develop at this hour. As we mentioned, we have a reporter on the scene, but there are some security concerns. Fox 32's Nate Rogers is on Michigan Avenue in a protective position. Nate, can you tell us what you see right now?
Yeah, that's right, Dane. As you just mentioned, we're downtown on Michigan and Randolph. I'm actually probably a block away from a lot of where the chaos has originated. Right now, Chicago police are trying to clear Michigan Avenue, at least from Randolph until maybe 3 or 4 blocks south on Michigan. Very active scene indeed. Hundreds of officers working this investigation. There are reports, unconfirmed by Chicago police, of multiple people shot at Michigan and Washington, also Michigan and Wabash. The Chicago Fire Department, we're told, is here along with paramedics and Chicago SWAT teams, all assisting in this investigation. Now, the chaos here downtown began or erupted just before 8 p.m. Several hundred young people traveling in groups, kids seen jumping barricades into Millennium Park, also jumping on top of cars. Other reports indicated large groups trying to force their way into the Art Institute. This appears to be one of those teen takeovers that we saw last year, publicized widely on social media, attracting thousands into the downtown area as well as to Chicago area beaches. The teens are seen with their cell phones out, Bluetooth music speakers blasting, dancing while recording videos, hoping that they'll go viral. Now, I'm back out here live really just within the last 10 minutes or so ago. My photographer and I, Raphael, we heard at least 4 gunshots while we were standing at Michigan and Washington. We ran along with another TV news crew just to get to safety. Maybe 5 minutes after that, we heard even more gunshots. And so right now, Chicago police are trying to clear this area. If you can see from where I'm standing right now, gridlock traffic indeed. I mean, Chicago police here in great numbers, along with the Chicago Fire Department, paramedics. We understand that SWAT teams are here as well. A lot of folks are being rerouted to nearby public transportation just so they can get home. We also have seen police trying to escort tourists back into their hotels. Chicago police working right now to get a handle on all of this. We haven't received any updated information on if there have been any victims associated with any of this. That is the latest here in downtown Chicago. Nate Rogers, Fox 32, Chicago.
Nate, just to clarify, I want to ask you quickly, you're standing at the corner of Michigan and Randolph. Is Michigan Avenue shut down right now?
Yes, sir, at least from our vantage point, Dane. But keep in mind, Michigan and Randolph is probably 500 feet from where I am. I'm a little bit further into, closer back towards the lake, if you will. We really just had to get out of the way because the teens were running, officers were running. From our vantage point, you can't even, I don't even think there's traffic flowing along Michigan Avenue because the cars are stopped right now.
Yeah, it looks from that shot as though at least Michigan Avenue has been shut down. Nate, stay safe. Thank you very much for that report.
First, a gas station confrontation gets turned upside down. The chaotic situation that ended with a woman's SUV on its roof in the middle of the street in Forest Park. It was all caught on camera. An argument. A man dragged and a flipped over SUV SUV, and now a woman in that SUV is charged.
Tia Ewing has a disturbing situation all around. I guess the good thing is nobody was hurt in this.
It's wild, and Forest Park police tell us this video you're about to see helped them piece together exactly what happened, and now a female is in custody.
Oh, my baby! Oh, my baby! Y'all better go ahead!
This wild video was recorded after an argument started at Jackson Boulevard and Harlem Avenue at the Thornton's gas station Sunday after 3. Jay Mills recorded it all.
Because they was like, they started throwing cuffs and bars. I'm like, it's for the escalate.
He was with his family, and they say the woman behind the wheel of the Ford SUV started hurling homophobic and racial slurs at the two women.
Oh, my baby hit it! Oh, my baby hit it!
Calling them the N-word and monkeys.
From there, the fight escalated as people were trying to pull up. The female driver hits the red van, dragging the man that was with her for several feet. Then this happened. Damn! As the SUV fled the gas station, the driver struck a vehicle waiting at the southbound turn signal at Jackson and then flipped over. It was as if nothing happened at all. The driver managed to exit out of the broken window and started laughing. Up close, just how much damage was done. The driver and her male companion were far from done. Like Bonnie and Clyde, they were captured on camera trying to flee from the scene. Forest Park police is only charging Nance. She didn't have a valid driver's license, and now she's charged with felony criminal damage to property, 2 counts of aggravated assault, reckless driving, among other charges. Tia Ewing, Fox 32, Chicago.
Good afternoon. It is Sunday. It's April 23rd. It's about 8 o'clock at night. I've been busy all day, and I wanted to shoot a video. What the hell is going on in Chicago? Seriously, what is going on in Chicago? Why are these kids running around tearing up everything? And why aren't the police out there whooping on their motherfucking asses? No, seriously, y'all. Chicago police need to just get more serious about knocking them niggas out. I don't care if they 13, 14 years, take a baton to their ass, start beating their fucking asses up and down the streets of Chicago. See, that's the problem. They not getting no ass whippings at home, so it's up to Chicago police to start knocking them out and breaking arms and busting skulls and knocking them niggas. Well, child, I couldn't be the mayor of Chicago because I would tell them to come on in here with the National Guard, the Army, the Marines, whatever it took, and start whooping them Negroes' ass. All up and down them streets, and we'd be knocking there'll be little kids knocked out, laid up, and their parents, what happened? And we beat their ass too. Whoop on them parents some more too. That was the most ignorant shit I've ever seen in my entire life. These kids run around tearing up the city that they live in. They have no respect for the place that they live, the place that they live in. So that shows you that there is a very serious, horrible problem in the city of Detroit. I mean, it's not Detroit. Well, yeah. City of Detroit. There's a horrible problem with Chicago and the city of Detroit. I got it right the first time. I just said the wrong city, but they about the same. But I've never seen people in Detroit act that damn foolish and tear up their own damn city. I mean, this is ridiculous. So they just out there just destroying the city, harassing people, beating on their cars, grabbing innocent people out of cars and beating, and the police are just standing around so they get up. The mayor, doesn't Chicago have a new mayor? Shouldn't they be out there whooping on their asses or something? No, seriously, if I was the mayor, y'all got my permission to go out there and whoop every nigga's ass out there. We got time to give a fuck about no damn lawsuits. Because the lawsuits are being paid by the city, any taxpayers, any place. And the taxpayers clearly want to be able to walk and wander around the city without any type of persecution or issues, without any problems. So get on out there and whoop their asses and knock them little kids out and break some arms and some skulls and knock some teeth out their damn mouth and lay them on them ground and he'll be laying there. See, if they start taking care of that issue that ain't happening at home. See, the kids are not being disciplined at all. These kids today are just running wild. So they think they can, now because they're they're in their own homes acting a damn fool, they're going out into the streets and acting a fool. So now it's up to the Chicago Police Department to begin giving them the discipline they deserve. But it's going to have to be harsh. And I know a lot of y'all probably not going to understand this, what I'm saying, because you all are raising these heathens in that manner. Or you've been raised as a heathen your damn self. But you cannot have citizens of your... all the citizens of Niggaville running around destroying Niggaville for no reason. Why are these kids out there destroying stuff? What's causing these issues? Why are they out there acting a fool? What is the problem? What's causing this type of behavior? Because they ain't getting the shit beat out of them at home. That is the problem. So therefore, now it's up to the Chicago Police Department, the Army, the Marines, whatever military they can bring in there, the Illinois State Patrol, the Army Corps engineers, whoever, to get these little niggas under control. Now, this problem cannot be ignored. There is no way I'd be a mayor of a city and let them heathens run through there and tear my shit up. Not without us tearing their asses up in the same process. We would win that fight. Because like I said, if I had to bring in the military and just whoop their ass out, just beat them down. I'd tell them to get whips. Just like the slaves. Get to them whips out and start beating their asses. Don't shoot them. Yeah, if you have to, go ahead and kill a couple of them. That might teach them something. They just fucking heathens. I mean, seriously, y'all. And that's why I live out here in peaceful suburbs out here. I don't have to worry about that inner city foolishness no more. You know, I mean, we don't have them heathens running wild. At the worst, there was a family of deer up the street, in the middle of the street, a night ago. At worst, that's all we got to deal with. We ain't got no heathens running around tearing up the damn property and tearing up the house. It's getting chilly out here. I thought it was going to be a good idea to shoot this video out here in this weather. Oh, no, honey, fuck this shit. It's cold out. Let's go in the house. It's a little chilly willy out here. Too damn cold for me. Get down off that couch. Get down. Good thing I walked in there and sitting up on the damn couch like she the Queen of Sheba. Somebody else on that damn couch. Yeah, I still got a little bit. Yeah, I still got it, y'all. For 53, I'm still holding on. Let me sit my ass down. Woo! I couldn't breathe for a second there. These lights on. Well, I don't know what to say, honey. These damn heathens running wild out there in Chicago. Listen. It couldn't happen to me as the mayor. Them niggas would be knocked out. So I'd be kids slung all over the damn place. Their parents be suing all over the place. I just fired the city attorney. We don't have an attorney. He's been fired. The lady had tied and loose lawsuits up for years because they don't give a fuck. As soon as I come in and sit down, Grayson runs over and grabs a toy. Now you're looking at me. I guess he threatened me with the little toy they got there over there. There they are. Y'all wondering where they were. Grayson? Come here, Grayson. Grayson! Come here. Why you ain't coming? Oh, well. He ain't coming over there. But anyway, go beat the hell out them heathens. It's a shame that Chicago's a beautiful city. What is the purpose of them running through the town, tearing everything up, destroying people's cars? What is the point of this? And why is the Chicago police not being as aggressive as they should be? Seriously, y'all, they need to be out there whooping on them niggas' asses. And their parents too, and their grandparents, and any protesters that come along complaining about police abuse. Oh, hell, so what? It's just like they don't care. They just dance in the street, kicking on cars, stuff. Did y'all see those videos? There are quite a few videos in there in Chicago. I was kind of surprised. I was like, what is going on in Chicago? We have not had that type of issue here in Atlanta. Now, we have had issues with these kids going out there spinning these cars in the middle of the street, but not just randomly running through the streets of Atlanta tearing up shit for no particular reason. Now, at first, I thought when I saw this that something happened up there in Chicago. Was there a shooting or a riot? Did something happen to trigger this? But obviously not. It's just heathens being, just niggers being welcome to Niggaville, y'all, of the worst type. Chicago is really starting to be, I don't live in Chicago, and I just visited Chicago for the first time in over 20 years. So I didn't really get, it was wintertime when I was there, so I didn't get a chance to really get out there and see much of Chicago. But it is a concern that Chicago being such a major city like that you have these young people who have destroyed their own cities for no reason. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe y'all can explain this to me or something that I don't understand. Why were those kids out there destroying the city that they live in? Why were they running around the streets of Chicago just randomly destroying, vandalizing buildings, beating up innocent people, snatching out their cars? What was this wilding, as they called it, about? What were they wilding about? What is there something going on in Chicago that I don't know about that's causing these issues? Maybe you all can help me understand what's going on in Chicago that these kids just ran through those streets and did what they were doing to innocent people and vandalizing the city that they live in. You don't have respect for where you live? Your own home? Oh, Grayson, give it a break. I gave them some little chewy pig ears to eat, right? I gave one each to each before the video started. But they want to fight over one. I'm like, why? There are two of them. Go get the other one that's laying on the floor over there. Grayson, come here. Why are you fighting with this? Why? I don't know. He's sitting here at my feet barking at her. Man, she's chewing on it. The other one laid over there on the floor. Figure that out. I am tired as hell. I didn't get much sleep last night. I've had difficulty since I got back from this cruise. I've been kind of out of whack. I don't know why, but when I was on that cruise, I was waking up early. I think because we were in a different time zone, sort of. And now I still find myself waking up early here at the house. Get out. Wait a minute. I say get down off the couch. Get down. Get down. Come here. Where are my little treats for the asses at? I can learn. Get off the couch. Come here. Come on. Come here. I'm losing my patience with these damn dogs. I wish I had locked their asses up before we did this damn video. And they are really starting to get on my fucking nerves right about now. But it could be. Well, this isn't going to be a long video, y'all. I'm tired as hell. I was supposed to be driving into the city to meet some friends at this damn club. Now they on the other couch. Get on the chair over there. See, this is when I was out of town. I don't know if y'all can see them over there or not. Get down! Get out! See, Earl lets him sit up on his furniture. Come here. Get down. He lets him sit on the furniture. He not harming the furniture. I don't like him on the furniture because they run outside, you get muddy little feet. Get down. Come here. Come here, y'all. Let me find these treats. Where I do them damn treats. I'm looking for the other one. I think I left them outside. Come here, y'all. Got a little something for you. Got a little something for you. My little arsenic for the asses out. Oh, it's out here. Come on, y'all. Yeah. Some arsenic for the asses. Get rid of them. Be two little dead doggies here. So I can finish my video in peace. Here. There. Yep, perfect. I left the treats out there on the table. Sorry about that. Yeah, but I am so curious if somebody could explain to me what the hell is going on in Chicago with these kids and why they felt the need to go out and destroy their own city that they live in. I don't get that. I don't get it. Anyway, off subject for a minute. I just got through looking at some Airbnbs that a friend of mine, he's a builder who's been in the building industry since I was building houses, and he wants to liquidate a few homes that he has. So I was out there looking at those houses. On one of the houses, this man is making over $120-something thousand a year off one house. At least that's what they made in the past 12 months. Oh, Airbnb. That's a lot of money for that one house. It is a spectacular house, I must say. It has a unique situation because it's actually next door to a church, and there's a vacant parking lot. So whenever they have something, when he rents it out, there is a overflow into that parking lot of the church next door. And it's over in the hood, so ain't nobody caring about them having a party there. But anyway, I'm tired. I've had a long day. I just want to do a quick video about this whole mess going on in Chicago, get you all's thoughts and opinions. And if somebody could please explain to me what the fuck is going on in Chicago and why the Chicago police ain't out there beating the shit out of them motherfuckers. Because if I lived in Chicago, I would prefer to let the police get involved in Chicago police in stopping this foolishness by any means necessary. Why would you want children to run through the streets harassing everybody and causing so much harm? But again, I don't live in Chicago. Hopefully some of you all will be able to give me some better guidance as to what's going on there in Chicago, why these kids are so crazy. I don't get it. I'm very confused. But anyway, I definitely think that Chicago police needs to get way more aggressive and start beating the fucking shit out the niggas. And then they won't have this problem. I don't care. Just beat them. Knock them out. You know, what else? What other options do they have? The parents aren't in control of these kids. The kids these are all just wild teenagers going wild. They're just teenagers. Well, yeah, beat the shit out their asses and lock them up. And it's just, I could live in Chicago under them circumstances. As I said, I have not seen this type of behavior in Atlanta or really no other city. Well, Memphis had something like this a few years back. I remember seeing that on the internet. Something took place in Memphis where they said, oh, there's no place, y'all can have them niggas, honey. I can't do it. I don't want to live nowhere near them ignorant motherfucking niggas. I just don't. What's the point? What is the point of living near these niggas? I just can't do it, y'all. I've tried to understand it, but what is the point? There is no point. But anyway, today is Sunday. It's April 23rd, the year is 2023. I look forward to reading y'all's comments and views. I'm curious to know. Can somebody explain to me what's going on in Chicago and why these kids are interacting a motherfucking fool and why the Chicago police ain't beat the motherfucking shit out their asses yet? I'm out of here and enjoy the rest of your night.